Greetings everyone, Dwyrin here, and we're back with some more SimCity 4. Now, this is, again, another Asian-inspired city, like I mentioned previously, but what I did not previously mention, to my knowledge anyway, is that I think it's going to also be probably one of the best cities I've ever created. Now, there's a few things I want to do here. I want to touch this area because it's looking like a little bit of an eyesore, so you probably look at this and think to yourself, you lying son of a bitch, you are not telling the truth to us whatsoever. But I also want to finish up the little bit of highway that we have here, because there's one more section that I want to do, and that's the one up here. Now, alright, full disclosure, some of you complain that I'm not using the real highway mod. Some of you said if you're not going to do that, at least use Project Symphony, because I can only assume you're trying to make my head explode. But that's what we did. We installed it. You can see here, that's what this interchange is from. It's from Project Symphony. We cannot make the diagonal one. There is no prefab for it. And trying to make these connect would be horrifyingly impossible, really. I don't think you can actually make diagonal ramps and whatnot from here. So we'll connect this up some other way. So don't worry about that. Right now I just need to decide where I want to create the little Y over here, I think. Nah. I think that works. Yeah, that could work. Let's take this. It immediately goes into a Y section now. So we can't just drag it over like that, because this doesn't have a prefab thing. If I go down to here in the prefabs, and take myself this, have to be careful on how this aligns. Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, there we go. Did we had it? Ah! Yeah, we had it there, I think. And I think that'll do it. There we go. Connected up perfect. Now, we've got some slope mods installed. I'm willing to bet your lives that it does not actually hook up to this, though. So this is going to turn into a Dirtville? No, I don't know. There's a little bit of... See that right here? See that wiggling? It's kind of changing. Oh, look at that. That was actually pretty smooth. Okay. So we'll deal with that for the moment. But now this has to come around here. And this is where the hard part gets in. Because we had that, but I don't think we've got the ability to use this with this. So I may have to go off camera. I may have to go off camera and completely change this. But we'll try and do it because you guys wanted it. And I like trying to give you guys what you want. So we'll go here, here, and that like that. Connect up the highs. Very, very carefully. And then we'll take our low. Oh dear. Is that really, it's not a low, is it? Is that a high still? I guess it's a high. Ah, okay. Alright. That's fine too. We'll take our high then. There we go. Little bit too... I might smooth that out off camera. Suffice it to say, we need another one of these. Guess we can have a ramp there still, and a ramp here. So they can get on and off here and here, I suppose. I guess that'll work. But alright. Now, how are we going to do this area? I suppose we're going to go left and right here. And we are now in the process of trying to connect a high with a low. Oh dear. Okay. This is definitely a challenge. But I think... Let's see, once again, we can't just go like this, because that doesn't work. We have to do the prefab again. What do we find there? Now this is high again. I wonder... See, L0, XL02, I don't know what that is. What does that mean? Don't know and we never will. Is that low? That's ground. Okay. Alright, so you can see here, if I put the two on the right side and I line those up something like this, then I've got the ground again while it connects to the high. So kind of interesting there. Then I can just drag these on out for a low area up around up here. This, unfortunately, see, this is the part that starts getting really, really large, because the only way to make this go both ways is, you know, having a little Y, right? So, once again, we need another thing there. Let's see, all of those are ground 0. So I can take the prefab from here and do that. Shoot. Darn it. So this is going to change that, and change that, and change that. Here we go. Oh my god, it doesn't go close to it. Oh wait, there it goes. That should connect. Now we're going to also do a few other things, such as grab this little low guy, scoot him over here, grab this little low guy, scoot him over here, take ourselves one of these curvy tools for the ground highway, which is why we don't want to hit the shift button, which we did twice. Oh god, yeah, well this is going to be difficult now, isn't it? Yeah, we're never going to get a curve like we want here. It's too large. Yeah, because see, we would need this there, and like this here, so it would take up at least this much space, and we don't have that much space, I don't think. You know what? Let's just try it anyway. Let's see what happens when I do that. If I do that, and let's say, ooh, I can't even get it there, can I? Yeah, this. If I got that there. Yeah, there's no way that this kind of deal is ever hitting this, because that means this would have to be on our ramp, and that's never going to happen. So we're not going to have a nice curve here. This is actually going to be sharp as heck. So I apologize for this one, but we have to do this one the old-fashioned way. We cut off as much as we can, and then simply curve it like so. Not exactly the smoothest little bit we've ever made. Oh shoot, there we go. But not too terrible. Now, let's redeem ourselves with this one. Let's cut ourselves off there as much as we can. Get another little prefab, or another curve rather. And there we go. Perfect. Barely perfect, but perfect. Oh, look at that. Darn it, this is gonna screw with me. Is it this? Nope, we're off one. It's always weird how the terrain will sometimes mess with your sight like that. Let's see, I don't think it was this. I think it was this. I think it was that. Awesome. Got ourselves a curve. Shoot that little guy up. You know, I was just gonna have this shoot up. Should I have it? Nah, that'd be... Maybe this one should have gone here, and then I can make it turn. That would look a little bit better, wouldn't it? Yeah, if this goes here... No, because then... Then we're here, and then we're still not going to be able to get the great turn that we want. Let's just leave it as is. Let's just leave it as this way. Let's just leave it as we have it here. And go ahead and make the curves. Alright, so here we go with the curve again. Alright. Curve again. You know what? Let's draw this over so we know exactly where we're going to. Now, I don't know, like I mentioned before, I don't know when I'm releasing this, probably before Wednesday. But Wednesday I think I'm having an all-day Alright, so now that we've got that, let's make this area a little bit cooler. Now I can't use this tool. Okay, no, I can use that tool. What I was going to say is I can't use this tool because that is still default. We don't want to use default. We are above defaults here. What we will do is we'll use this. And I'm thinking I'm going to just use the trees that I liked from last time. You got, okay, maybe I'm not, because it seems that we haven't actually installed them yet. Now we're slightly embarrassed. Do we have any other good trees? Nope, that's gonna have to wait till next time, it looks like. Because these things... No, I'm not gonna like that. Not gonna like that at all. Alright, we'll wait till next time to put in trees. That's completely fine. That only completely messes with the second half of what I wanted to do here. Let's find something else to do instead. What else can we do? One, can take that off of pause, let that grow in. Two, we can make this more commercial area, because eventually we're going to be needing that, so that makes sense. You can do commercial area here, you can do commercial area here. Can do commercial area there, as well as a little bit of one over here. There we go. Down here we can make this into a little bit of a... I can do a little bit of a grid. A little bit of a grid. Can get a little gritty up in here. 1, 2, 3. Space. 1, 2, 3, and then normal grid. Let's just do my normal grid. Maybe instead of that, though. Let's see, is this going to be too painful? Alright, that's not so bad. Just for the road, just for the road. We'll use this to smoothen things out a little bit. There we go. Ah, yikes. Yeah, that thing's kind of nuts when it comes to that. But hopefully it doesn't screw with our houses too much. Can see where that was going, so we can put that in there. And now if I really want to get, you know, non-standard, I can do something silly like this. And then for no reason whatsoever, I can just do that. I suppose. Will that work? I guess that'll work. Let's make it a larger term. That's kind of weird. That, I don't know what that just did. But here we go, let's go ahead and just flip that back into like so. Just as a cheap way of saying I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's just do some things like that. Now let's see if any of this is going to build, because I'm not sure. This terrain is very, very wild. This is some wildly ununiform terrain. I mean, you can see how much trouble we're having getting normal roads in a varied terrain like this. Can you imagine if we were actually trying to get the real highway mod in a place like this? That would be insane. And that's another thing that I want to say, because a lot of you guys are, I'm getting, you know, disappointment. A lot of people right now are so into the real highway mod. I think that's predominantly the reason why people are watching SimCity 4 right now. In a lot of cases, is for the real highway. They don't really care, you know, what buildings are being used, or, you know, what styles are really influencing the city. They just like highways being built. But the thing used to be called the rural highway mod for a good reason. There's a lot of space involved. You don't really use this particular mod in a nice dense downtown area, and I'm not going to either. Like I said before, I don't want it to be the dominant thing on the map. And if you look at a lot of people who do use the real highway mod, instantly that's what your eye is drawn to. It's drawn to the highway, and I don't want that to be the focus of the city. I have other ideas. I want your eye drawn elsewhere. So I hope you can respect that. If you don't, there's a lot of people out there doing SimCity right now, believe it or not. And yeah, you know, they're all doing the real highway mod, so there you go. Don't worry, you can find whatever you want on YouTube. Alright, so we've got that. Alright, going left and right. Another game I can't wait to come out, though, is Banished. As soon as that thing is up for pre-order, you can bet I will be doing it. It's on Steam right now. I don't think there's a price, though. I don't think I can pre-order it just yet, but it will be out this year, apparently, on Steam. So that has my attention so much. What do we need down here? Not much. We might need dirty industry and manufacturing. I don't really know. For now, though, let's surround this area to, let's say, right here. This is all going to be developed eventually, but this is just going to inform me that this is meant to be a commercial area, and that this is meant to be a commercial area, and maybe there's a little area back in here as well, and maybe this little guy is meant to be a commercial area. Maybe this little guy even goes and changes himself. Into a little recessed area like so. See, 1, 2, I think it's this one? Whatever, let's just have it this way. Into a little area like so. And this area is going to be a commercial area as well. There's plenty of room back there. And then here and here will be something else. What? Who knows? In the meantime, this area, on the other hand, is going to be another little area like this. Yeah, I can already tell I've got manufacturing and things I need to put in, which is why we're getting a little bit of unemployment here. I mean, we're not dealing with a very large area, right? Ooh, hospital's picketed. Oh, I'm missing things. Oh my god. Hospital, where's my shoot. Let's just put in a full-fledged hospital. It shouldn't be here, given the number of people that we have. I might do that whole ordnance mod thing to maximize, you know, this across the entire... What are you? Interesting. That maximizes your entire coverage for everything across the entire region, which is handy, especially if you're using a rural highway mod. If you're actually using a rural city mod, that is. Or building a rural city is what I mean to say. Because then you don't have to put in like 5 different hospitals for a population of zilch. You know? Same thing with schools and what have you. Because these can be a little bit ridiculous. Just a little bit. But hey, we can forgive them. This game was out in what, 2000 and... So, yeah. Let's see, what can we do with this little guy? No weird crazy turns. We're just gonna put you not there because you can't be. Or there. There we go. And we can have you be that. And apparently you want to be this. And you probably want to connect. Okay, I'm getting an idea here. And then if I run you through... That sounds painful. Okay, how about you to here? That's why not. So it has to be you to there. And it has to be you to here. And with this, I can have people this way. And I can have people this way. And if there are any 2x2s, they can go in the center. But for them to build, I think I need to shave off all of that. That way they're free to grow wherever they want. Oh, they have power too. Cool. Alright, so let's flip the switch on these guys and see what we get for the moment. Okay, we don't have power. They lied. Now they have power. Let's just get them growing or not as they see fit. Now I don't want this particular city to go too long. We don't want it to go too long. But, which is why I've, you know, put a highway over everything now. I'm almost ready to begin filling in things. I see this being a rather small series, this particular city. Though probably one that I'll be working on and off camera. Let's see, a few things that I want to do real quick is go in and get the mass transit, because I need to be able to get to their jobs in a reasonable fashion. See, I think I messed with my road top mass transit. Do I even still have it installed? These are questions you should probably ask yourself before you start recording. Otherwise you look stupid, like, hey, let's put in some trees that aren't installed at all, okie dokie. And things along that nature. So there. Now another thing that I'm kind of wondering is what game do I want to do a review of next? I really enjoyed doing the review of Dust, and I urge all of you, if you have not seen my review of Dust and you're not even sure what kind of game Dust is, check out the review. It's a really good game. I also did my review of SimCity 2013. I tried to be fair and balanced. Some of you enjoyed it. I only had a few comments from people that said I can go suck a... well, you get the idea. And they're really polite about it too. They don't leave it in the comment section. They actually send me messages like, if you don't like this game, it's because you're a expletive. So those of you who did send those kind of comments, thank you very much. You are very polite about that. But yeah, I don't know what to do next. I'm thinking Skyrim. You all probably know what Skyrim is, but I'm kind of looking for an excuse to use my some of the mods and show some stuff, and you know, why not in a review of it? Why not in a review of it? Okay, I think that's going to wrap up this episode, because we clearly need to go next door and drain the lizard, so to speak. So oh my dear sweet Jesus Christ, I completely forgot. I also, next episode, need to hook this back up again. I forgot I got rid of it. The only way to the next door is through here. Ugh. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good at all. But we'll fix all that and more next episode.